Now, here is the director's cut, the extended version of the top 10 budget sub list. Number 1, Recoil. Now, this is budget subs. This is guys that want to spend the least amount of money, bang for your buck, low cost. And when I say low cost, we're typically talking, for the most part, under $200. Recoil. Recoil has their baseline of subs, RW I think it is, and that comes in 8, 10, and 12. They're very good for the money, for sure. They're typically 30, 40 bucks. And then they have the PW series, which used to be cheaper. They've gone up in price. The 6.5 is a pretty good value still. The other ones, they get a little more pricey. Bela, number 2. Bela 10 and 12. That's all they have. They're low power, but they do good for what they are, and they're very cheap. Number 3, Timpano. Now, more specifically, I look for those on sale. The TPT 1000, and they're under $100, and they perform well. And that would be number 3. Number 4, CT Bio and Tropo series. The Tropo comes from 6.5 up to 18, I think, and that's under $200. The Bio series, I think, run 8 to 15, and they all perform pretty well, and they're not expensive. Number 5, Alpine Baseline, comes in at 10 and 12. It's a very good performing sub. It's low power. I think they're mostly or all single 4-ohm voice coils, but they do very well, and they're not that expensive. I think both of them are under $100 and occasionally go on sale. The Power Acoustic Mofo S and X series, number 6. They come in 10 and 12. The X series has the aluminum cast basket. The S series, the basket's a little flimsy, but both of those perform well, and they're not that expensive. Number 7 is American Bass XD XO. Both of those series, I'll even throw in the DX series. They all are inexpensive. They perform well, and that's what gets them on this list. Number 8, Pioneer Champion. They only come in 12. Now, this is the gray plastic basket that says Champion on the front of it. I'm not sure they're still in production. You regularly can find those on eBay. It is a good sub. It's an accurate sub. It's a low power sub, 500 watts or so, and it's under $100. But it's a very good sounding sub, and it's cheap, and that's why it's there. Number 8. Number 9, Machete Fight, Machete Light. Basically, all the Machete series perform very well, and they range from 8, 10, 12, 15. They have as low as a 300 watt model up to, I think, an 800 watt model, and they all sound good. So, and they're all pretty sure under $200, many of them under $100. And then number 10, Audio Pipe, the BDC, the BDD. They have various different versions. The BDD, the second one, Bravo Delta Delta, they only come in a 2-stack. I think it's a 2.5-inch coil. It's about a 700 RMS sub. They have 10, 12, and 15 only. The BDC, they come in a 1-stack to a 5-stack, from 6.5 to 18-inch. And I've just not heard one yet that didn't sound good, didn't perform well. Then an honorable mention is, didn't make the top 10, but if we made it top 14, it would be this. The Rockville K9, K6, and the Punisher. All three of those series, they come in 8, 10, 12, and 15. They sound good, they perform good, they're inexpensive, and it's a value. The Scar, IX, and SDR. Both of those, be mindful of the power you put to them, but they do pretty good for the money. especially for the money. And they come in 8, 10, 12, 15, and 18. The Soundstream VXW, that only comes in 12. They're usually, you can find them about 65 bucks, and it's a decent sounding sub and performs decent. And then Hyanka, which I think is pretty much an Amazon brand. They have various different models. They're generally 10 and 12, and they generally do pretty good. So that is your quick reference, top 10 budget subs. Have a good day.